If this is your first time coming, I've just introduced myself. My name is Nyai. And today I'm so fortunate enough to have these lovely new couples. As you know, we are doing the 30.1 questions where we bring couples on the channel. We ask them 30.1 questions. At the end of the question, they nominate the next person they want to come on the channel. And we get to know more about them also, so that their life can have some kind of influence and learn something from them. So you are welcome. They also have a YouTube channel, okay? It has a separate channel. I'll try and put a link there so that you guys can check them out and follow them and fall in love with them. And you might learn something from them.
Wow.
It's free to subscribe.
All right, so are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So this is just the intro.
No problem.
And then we are going back to the 30.1 question.
Okay.
And then the rules of the game is that if you can't answer any question, we'll put it in the code room and we'll come back and pick it up and then answer. We are supposed to answer all questions.
Okay,
That's right.
So are we ready?
Yeah.
Good. So question 1. How best do you understand love in your own language?
Yeah.
So let's try and keep them short.
Okay.
So that we run quickly.
Okay. From my understanding, love is not feeling. Love is decision, and you must decide to commit to it. Secondly, love is, if I say I love you, it means that I value you. That's in my understanding. From my faith level, Bible says that God is love. So if I say I love you, I must be following God to be able to love you correctly. But if I don't follow God, loving you will be a difficult thing because I can't do it with my mind and my will and power. My last thing on my understanding on love, which is something I learned from Dr. Miles Monroe. He defines love, and I bought it. It says that love is being committed to meet another person's needs without expectation.
Wow. Guys, you guys should be ready. Where we'll be going. There will be more things to say. So I think you don't have anything to add to it since here. All right, so question 2. Is it okay or can you have the opposite sex as a best friend? People call it bestie or whatever, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Opposite sex?
As a best friend. You know, we all have best friends.
Yeah.
Yes. But I don't have a best friend.
You don't
now.
do best friends?
No,
Yeah.
I don't do
But do you
best
think it's good for people to have best friends as
Whilst
their
you're in
opposite?
relationships.
Whether you are in a relationship or whatever.
It's, you know, now in our generation, you can't trust human, like
People.
people. So I don't encourage this bestie, but we have real people.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50 for me.
Yeah.
It's either you are going in fully, that you are going in for this bestie, that, oh, I'm going in with a clean heart, nothing attached, or you are not going in, that's all.
But
for me, I don't
basically
really
what is
advise
what's a best friend? A best friend is somebody who has you at heart. That at any point you need something, the person is. When you are in trouble and you call the person is there.
Yeah.
That's when you say best of friend. You've gone past even close friend. You are at the best of friend. Somebody that is at your beck and call at any time, without anything attached, without any expectation.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think once you are in a relationship and you have your partner should be your best friend aside. Other people. They can be your acquaintances or friends. But
You've nailed it. You've hit the hammer right at My next question, which is question 3. What in the world can never take your joy away from you?
What can't take my joy? I think my man can't take my joy because now I've learned to be single, even though I'm in a relationship.
For me, I understand you, but someone watching might not understand you.
Okay, so in all, if he takes my joy, I'll be messed up. But because I'm single, no matter what he does, I'm still happy. There is joy. The joy is still there.
Yeah.
You know, in this relationship, learning to be single, meaning that I have to take care of myself. No matter, even if he's giving me, I have it in mind that even if he doesn't give me, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
So that joy, he can't take it.
Yeah, I think so. So basically, she's trying to say is that as a woman, you need to have your life to yourself.
as a man too.
As a man.
too,
So it's
for
like
sure.
individual lives coming together.
Yeah.
So you are on your journey, I'm also on your journey, that we are working in parallel together.
Building together.
That is it. So no matter what happens, that is where you will not focus too much on your partner to make you happy.
But I'm not saying be selfish. That's
Don't be
very
selfish. I like that.
Yes, because you can be you are focusing on yourself, and the more you focus on yourself, your partner loves you the more.
That's it.
That's just the act of being single.
Wow. Guys, I told you, this is what I was really expecting. And I have gotten it. So my next question is, what is your greatest fear?
For me, I don't have a greatest fear.
You really sure?
I don't have any fear either.
You don't have any fear?
I don't have
Anything at all you are ready to embrace?
Yeah.
I don't have fear.
I interviewed some people, they said their greatest fear is death.
No, I'm not afraid of death.
To surely come.
To surely come.
Definitely, I don't know what will kill me also. So I mean,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not even having that negativity that. So
Number 5.
Even here.
What food can you eat continuously for 5 days?
Jollof!
And you?
Oh,
Same jollof.
Jollof,
Rice.
banku and okro.
Banku and
Yes,
okra.
banku and
Wow.
okra and jollof.
She's a cuckoo. Hey, Chema.
So number 6, would you love to date a white person if you had a chance, or you want Africa?
Growing up, it has been my thing. I've had white ladies that were friends that I asked. There was this particular one I asked her out, but she opted for us to be friends. She opted for us to be a brother and sister, also because of the way we developed the relationship. But it has been my thing growing up. But at a point, something dawned on me, and I felt that, I mean, why chase white woman, or why want to marry a white woman? She might be somewhere far from me. So if I would say I will marry a white woman, then that means I have to go there. But upon what dawned on me, I felt that once I meet a lady who is intelligent, who is able to
Fulfill your criteria.
exactly,
God-given plan.
exactly, I'm good to go.
Wow.
And I met an intelligent lady.
Wow.
Yeah, she's smart, man.
Who is your best friend, mom or dad? Question 8.
My dad.
And you?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
But now
Wow.
my mom is getting along the way.
So what funny thing did you do in school, let's say primary or JHS?
Or SHS? What funny thing did I
Any
do?
funny thing you did?
I remember running out of school to just go and drink with my friends. Can you imagine?
What kind of drink? Water, palm wine, asana?
They're drinking some.
Alcohol.
I was dead.
That was there.
Oh, goodness.
I'm a new man, yes. Okay, Keto, Charlie, this one there, I know you are interested in this
Hey,
question.
interesting.
Question 10, will you kiss your ex in front of your girlfriend?
That's the question I was waiting for.
Thank you.
For $10. Chairman.
Why were you waiting for this particular question?
Oh, because I watched your,
Is it
I watched
because
your
of my-
videos.
Yes.
I watched your videos. This particular question I'm waiting for it.
I want to make this clear. The reason why I use the same question for every couple is that I want us to see people from how they tackle issues and who they are from a different perspective.
Yeah.
So I intentionally maintain one question, the whole 30 questions, to everybody. We'll come back to the singles. People who are singles will also do that one, and then we'll see.
Okay, first off, now at this point in time, everything I do, I basically consult her first.
Okay.
So in that case, I would have
Really?
asked her.
So baby, will you allow? Thank you. So he has thrown the question to you.
Do you have an ex?
So the good part too is that
You don't
I've
have
never
an
had an ex. So if you can give me the money, I'll gladly take it.
So what if you had
You-
an
he
ex?
had.
Will you?
Oh,
If in
I'll
case you-
consult her. If she agrees, it's just the kiss. Oh.
Then you take.
How many minutes?
How many minutes?
It could be unlimited or
Oh,
some
but
period of time.
if
It's just a kiss.
Yeah,
Don't
just a
worry. We can manage it.
Oh, but
Kiss.
another thing is that
Like-
emotions will be attached, so we have to do it. We'll let the money go. I'm not hungry for money.
Oh yeah. But maybe in case of any case, I can convince him.
Wow. Okay, so we move. Next
Yeah,
question.
you.
Question 11.
Yeah.
How well will you describe yourself in one word?
I'm purpose driven.
Okay.
I'm intelligent. I'm brave.
One
Oh,
word.
one word.
Allow. All the couples I ask, the women go more than one word.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm beautiful. I'm intelligent. I'm brave. I'm smart. And purpose driven too. You know.
So, question 12. How long can you go without talking to your partner after a hot quarrel or an argument? Weeks, months, days, hours?
I think
We have fought, but we have not gone past 2 days.
2 days. Hours.
I think we are able to resolve.
Even
issues
that same
quickly,
day.
yeah.
Especially, I would come
So,
back.
why will you advise someone to resolve issues quickly before or within the day? What's your best advice in terms of resolving issues, people dating?
Well, I think that many times when there are issues, the person we are supposed to attack is what caused the issue, not the human being. One is because we react to things that we can easily ignore, and that's one of the things I have also learned with time.
Yeah.
I can see the trouble. I tell her that there are times that when there's going to be argument for us to fight, I see the trouble. I see the argument, but I can choose to ignore it.
Yep.
But also because I want to also prove a point, I will jump onto it, and then the
then-
fight comes. I could have been wise to see the trouble and let it go.
Yeah.
But
For my side, I always talk to my wife that when there is a problem, let's not attack the person,
exactly,
but rather look to the issue,
exactly,
and that will help us solve our problem.
exactly. But both parties must be willing to
Willing
listen,
That's the thing.
to learn from it,
And also
and then
look
improve on
from
it.
where you are coming from,
Exactly.
in terms of mistake or something.
Exactly.
Even with that, it destroys the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like argument at all. Okay, so question 15. What have you heard about yourself that really shocked you?
2,000 years later.
Wow.
Keto.
Oh, that question there, I don't know what I've heard about myself.
Yeah. But I think like when I entered this relationship, that's when I got to know myself very well.
Wow.
So I think that shocked me.
So you shock yourself.
Yeah, I shocked
Wow, interesting. Okay, question 17. President Akufo-Addo and our late president Atamios. Among these two people, who would you like to have a date with?
They're dead. No worries. I need to hear it.
Former president.
Former
president.
president John Evans attacked Mills
Why?
because I loved him when he was in power. He did things right. He the economy, the country, education, work, everything was going smooth. Even though we weren't there, but it was
So you
better
love to
than
hang
now
out with him. What about you?
I think I'll go with Atamios.
Atamios.
Yeah.
Wow.
He might be slow in speech, but the man is full of wisdom.
Wow.
Well, I've not really heard Akufo-Addo speak. I get to know people when they talk, so I've not really heard Akufo-Addo speak, so I won't be able to tell.
Please, guys, don't bash us here. We are not doing politics.
Oh, no.
We
not
just
at all.
select a celebrity or a leader and we ask them who they would love to have a dinner with. The next question, where and how would you like to hang out when you are not with your partner?
Where and how? I love food. And now I love to swim.
Okay.
So I think I would be at the most expensive hotel.
5-star.
Thank you. Or I'll go to Mauritius. I'll go to Maldives to swim,
Keto.
Same.
Same. Wow.
And I like movies too, so I'll
And the
probably.
two shall be one. All right. Okay. So, do you like kids, and how many would you like to have with your partner?
Children.
We just started.
Yes, I like.
I love kids. I would love to have 3.
Okay. And you?
I love children. I
Okay.
want to have 4.
Wow.
That's it.
And we'll talk about it.
My next question: Will you cook for your wife, or what do you think? Do you think it's her responsibility to always cook in the house?
I don't believe it's her responsibility to always cook in the house. There are times I do,
Breakfast for me.
breakfast for her.
Like when I'm around.
A romantic
Yeah.
one.
I mean, she doesn't live with me, but there are times she comes on, and then there are times I prepare some small dishes.
So, with what you just said, let me ask this question to clear things out there. What is your take on people who are not married but living together?
It's a very dicey question.
It's a very dicey question.
It's a very dicey question. There's a lot of pretense when people don't really know themselves. Well, she spends some weekends and all of that.
Sometimes weeks.
Sometimes weeks for whichever
days.
purpose she's staying.
Yeah.
Because she cooks, she gets order. And sometimes the order, when the order comes, she has to be around because she cooks at my place.
Yeah.
And when she's around, like early morning, she has to prepare the food so that she can deliver on time. And so you'll be surprised that those are the times that quarrels come. If she's not with me at the time that the
Everything
quarrel
is fine.
come, everything seems to be fine. And that is where, if maybe after if you get into marriage and then these things begin to rise up, if you're not careful,
You just got that.
you just go apart. So I think that if you live with a person for a bit, it's not bad. It's not. I don't know yet the consequences around it, but because there's few times that we have spent together, I'm able to figure some things out. That, well, if I should give you an advice, I would say maybe spend some time with her or him.
But the
But
sex
at the
should-
same thing, the sex should be out.
Thank you.
Yeah, because one of the chances that you have sex can be very high.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
So, what's your idea of a perfect date?
Perfect day. Quality time. You and me in the room. I'll cook, we eat, we watch movies,
So that's your perfect date.
Yeah. Well, quality time is my love language.
Okay.
Physical touch is my love language.
Wow.
So I think that once, I'm just a bilingual in the two. So I think that once I'm spending quality time with her, out of my phone, out of everything, Chairman, things can happen.
Ade. Question 20. No, question 19. As a Christian, is it good for you to stay Loto?
No.
Someone will ask why.
Why? Because from my understanding on what money is now, I won't chase money. I rather give value for money.
Wow.
Don't be hungry for money, because when you're hungry for money, it won't come. Bible says that money runs away from the one who chases it. So if that's your perspective, please change.
Question 20. What is the worst habit you have?
What? The worst habit?
I'm not all perfect. I haven't done crazy things.
My worst habit is I can ignore a friend,
Wow.
Yeah.
no matter what.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. What
that's
about
my
you, Keto?
worst.
In the same line, but for example, if I have nothing to do with you anymore, you
That's it.
are like a dead person to me.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the thing.
Wow, this is very... 21. Where do you think you will be in the next 3 years with this relationship?
We'll be married
Oh yeah,
with kids.
On a solid ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question 22. What would you love to change about your partner? So is there anything you would like to change about him and vice versa?
I keep it to myself. Alright.
Introduce yourself. The rule of question you're supposed to answer. Everything.
I don't have to change.
We are learning.
What I would love to change about him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
What
make
will
him
it-
here.
Well, I think meeting. There are a lot of things that has happened. I don't want to use my power or strength to change anything about her, but I will introduce her to maybe what I don't like, and once she opens herself up to change to it, then that is something results. So I wouldn't want to change anything about her, but if she figures it out and changes it herself, we are good to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Don't you want to change the way you swim too much? You should tone it down.
Oh no, that one there. I would want him to swim more.
Okay. 23. Do you have your quiet time? Yes or no, and how often?
We have quiet time quite often. Yeah, quite often. It's a primary thing to us as Christians, because the first thing, that's what we even discuss quite often. The first thing we do when we wake up is not to touch our phone.
Okay.
The first thing is to pray, read the Bible
Okay.
before we touch the phone, and step out into the day.
Wow.
Because once you do that, you control the day and you control yourself. But if you touch your phone, you get addicted and
Sure, yeah.
you lose a lot of things.
On your channel, will you ever do any prank videos? Or do you like prank videos?
I will. I have already told. Do you remember I mentioned that to you?
Yeah.
I would prank him.
So have you
He
ever
likes
pranked him?
surprising me.
So have
I
you-
would prank him.
Have you pranked him or you are
I
yet
mean,
to?
the prank I want to prank him, he will get broken heart, but he would love me more.
Hey! So,
Yeah.
the two of you, who do you think when you start prank will be the best?
I will be
I
good
would
at
be
pranking.
the best at pranking.
Okay.
All right,
Do you know
so
why?
guys,
His emotions are on fire.
so guys,
Get him.
you be the best judge. We are getting to know them.
Yeah.
They will still be watching their channel,
Yeah.
and then we'll get to know. Question 26. Will you wash alone or together? Or prefer she's the one responsible to wash when you get married?
I will help when, well, because of my work, if we are together and she has to wash, I might probably be away, because many times I move as early as 5 a.m. So if she's washing quite early, I might not be. But if on the weekends or
You're
or
around?
my off days,
Brother
because
will
I have off days that I don't work, I rest.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if she's washing during the time, I would love to help.
Which day will you consider to be a perfect day for you?
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Why?
Wednesday.
Because she's swing.
Oh no, Wednesday is my off day. Wednesday,
yeah,
we are
Wednesday
both
born.
Wednesday bonds.
Oh, wow, interesting. All right.
Wednesday is when we rest.
If there's anything you want to change about him, what will it be and why?
The way he responds to friends, friends are bad, but he has that big heart. I would want to change it, and that's what I'm doing now.
What about you? What would you like to change about
I
him?
don't know yet. I'm still figuring it out.
I think I have the same thing you also have.
Okay,
It took the power of my wife to tone me down.
and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and,
So
and it's working.
I learned how to withdraw back and not to waste my energy
Yeah.
to places that I'm not deserved.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's working.
Charlie, it's good to have women are blessed though. Because Charlie, I tell you, women come in our life to straighten certain things. That is
Yeah.
why God says that they are our helpmate.
Yeah.
Charlie, we'll talk more. Eh?
Yeah.
We'll talk more. So, next question, that is question 30. I think we are done.
Okay.
Wow.
So, since you've been together for like 30, I said what?
1 year.
One-
7
1 year
7
and
months.
7 months.
1.5 years.
Can you share with us 5 things that have really helped your relationship going? You can mention 2, you can mention 3, you can mention 3, you can mention 2.
Maybe I think I mentioned 3. I'll mention 2.
So 2,
Let me
I
mention
mentioned that too.
prayer.
prayer, okay.
The word. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry.
Advising both sides.
Okay, 2.
Advice. Let me add one.
Okay, advice. You see?
Encouragement.
You see women, Charlie, they are like, see, wait, so. What about you?
One is peace.
Peace.
Yeah, peace, because when I met her, what made me decide to go in for her was that I felt peace in my heart. That's how come I got to know she was the one. You mentioned 3, right?
Yeah.
And then
You can
and
add
then
three.
love.
And-
And then love. But love is not. Love doesn't keep it. We love to decide to commit, to stay committed. Yeah. Last
More
one.
to it.
Last one is conversation.
Conversation.
It's
Yeah.
key.
It's really helped.
Yeah, communication is one of the key things to a relationship, because if you don't get time for me to communicate, like for us to talk and even let me know what you are thinking. You know, I can't read your mind, so
sure.
you have to communicate for me to understand. And I know your story. All right, so guys, it's been an awesome time, interesting one, very quick one, and I know you guys might have, let me say, I know you've learned something, one or two things, you know.
Yeah.
We bring this to an end, but before we go, your last words before we come to the point one question, your last words to people watching us, especially the youth out there who are dating.
Dating is work. Love is work. You must be willing and obedient to work
Yeah.
to be able to enjoy the work.
Yeah, and I think the partner, you have to listen before reacting. That's something I've learned now, and I'm still learning to correct that part.
Wow.
Yeah.
The act
And
of
knowing
listening.
the act
Yeah.
of listening, and
It's
then
really,
knowing how to talk.
yeah.
Okay.
I love the fact that you made mention of these two things because it's one of the major problems guys have with women. We feel like they don't listen to us.
Yeah.
And because you know women, Charlie, we
Plus
go
one. We are
So the
waiting for
plus one.
It shouldn't be bomb.
So the point one
If
is
you blast
where
us.
you nominate someone you want to be on the show. So which couples, it's not necessarily for them to be a YouTuber,
okay.
but any couple you know. And then you have to give them a call and let them know that you've nominated them to be on the channel
Oh, it
too.
could be anybody, right?
It could be
Right,
any
right.
couple, not necessarily they should be YouTubers.
Okay. I think we can go for Courage and Esther.
Yeah, but I have mine.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
I think my pastor and his wife.
Yeah,
Hey!
Katala Maya Maya.
Christ.
Sorry.
This is high level, oh, pastor and wife.
Yeah. Pastor William Beckson and Mrs. Jennifer Beckson.
I think they are married couples, right?
Yeah, they are.
Wow.
These two,
When you have a touch of them in your life, your life will spin. I told you.
Charlie, this one there, we have to
Yeah.
go and do like multiple cameras. So
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
we have to do a whole production.
Yeah.
Anyway, so please do us the honor to call them and let them know. And when your video comes out, share with them so that
Okay.
they'll know exactly how it is. Because we're trying to reach out to people, encourage them, motivate them with the little that we have. It's all about impacting the youth out there who are in relationship,
Yeah.
so that we're not lost. You know,
I know.
a lot of people are lost.
Now the youth,
It's basa.
they are lost.
It's basa.
If
So
you're not
anyway,
fit,
oh, you want to say something?
I'm just not gonna fit it.
I told so many days, you see.
It's thank
And-
God, babe.
A lot of people claim to know. Charlie, let me
They
not
feel
go
like
so.
knowing.
Let me not go too much. So, thank you so much, and thank you for staying tuned to the end of the video. Please, they have a YouTube channel. I'll put the channel there, the link in the description box, and please try and visit their channel, like, subscribe, and also watch them. And I promise you, will learn so much. Okay.
Gracias.
It's good for you to invest your data into something that will benefit your life.
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
have
things
to.
coming to
You
you.
have to.
Okay? So until then, I see you. My name is Nyai, aka Ganyobi. Peace out.
Subscribe.